Today we're working on chest. Okay, so we're doing chest, but before chest workout, we're gonna do some pull-ups to loosen the joints. So normally I do 5 sets of 10. Doesn't matter what kind of pull-ups you do. It's really up to you, but 5 sets of 10, either wide grip or close grip pull-ups, just to warm me up. So, I like these better because they allow me to pull a lot higher. Five sets of 10, at least 30-second break in between each one. So pull-ups, pull-ups. Junior, you tired? Okay. Also, when I do my pull-ups, I normally hang on with my fingertips. I don't do a full grip. I find it to be a lot easier. Less strain on the wrist. Full extension as always. I keep my legs open wide. I feel my body is a lot more balanced. Yeah, definitely. 5 sets of 10s or 5 sets of 8. That's a warm-up for pull-ups. All right, so let's go ahead and kill this chest workout. We're gonna start with incline flies. All right. First workout, incline press flies. Let's get it in here. Okay. So when you're picking up these weights, me personally, I like to use my knees to help me throw the weight up, okay? It's not that I don't have the strength to pick it up, but this makes it a bit easier. All right, fly out. Boom, boom, just like that. Incline, dumbbell, chest, flies. 4 sets of 10. All right. Whew. All right, next workout. We did flies first. Now we're gonna do a chest press, incline, dumbbell. All right. All right, same concept every single time. I'm not in a hurry, please take your time. Use the knee, throw that weight up. All right, press. I like to keep my elbows a bit in, so it allows me to dip in more. Up, squeeze up top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, let's go. It gets easy over time. Yes, it does. All right, so 4 sets complete. So now what we're gonna do is hex press, okay? So incline, hex press. So everything so far we've been doing is not just chest, we're targeting the upper chest, okay? I like my chest to be like a heart. So I emphasize on the upper chest when it comes to my workout. So let's go. Same concept, workout number 3, hex. We'll keep our numbers at 10, 4, 10. How you feeling, Junior? Keep them together. Center chest. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I was hex press. Oh boy. Here we go. So, next workout. So, with the flies, okay, where we open the chest, we press for 2, then we hex. 3. This one right here, love it. I don't exactly know the name for it, but it's pretty much a reverse grip dumbbell press. All right, so watch me real quick. I definitely recommend when you trying or attempting this workout to start with 5 pounds or 10, nothing heavier, just so you could learn to understand the mechanics of it. Once you understand, you'll be able to move accordingly. All right, so here we go. Boy, that hurts. Okay. Okay. This is going to be first before last when it comes to a chest workout. I think it's called a half moon. I love it because of it got my shoulder joints and tendons a lot stronger. Okay, let me show you how it goes. Same concept with this workout. When you starting this, I would highly recommend 5 pounds. Okay, just to learn the mechanic of it, understanding the mobility, the shoulders. So I like to start high, right? And I bring in 1 up, 2, Boy, boy, So this right here really help out a lot to create a separation with the front delts. That's still part of your chest. So when you're building the chest, you want a 3D chest. Everything needs to be dissected, round, round, round. All right. That's why I did all of these different workouts when it comes to chest, especially if I'm focusing on upper chest. All right. So that'll be one more. One more left. All right. This last one, it's gonna be like flies the same way pretty much, but really for extension, right? Testing out the joints, lightweight flies. So same concept, okay? Every workout, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 8, 4 12. That's pretty much the mechanic of it. All right, here we go. So it's the last workout in this machine. Just flies really, but I'm just gonna extend it really, really far. All right, testing out the joints and tendons. Make sure they get really strong. So, snap, drop, open my chest to receive the weight, collapse, open, collapse, open, collapse, open, collapse. I mean, how you choose to hold the weight is really up to you. I just like to keep them like this. Much more of an extension. Allow my chest to receive, collapse in. All right. That's it. With the incline bench. That's it. All right. Next workout, we're gonna do some pecs. All right. Different aspect of it. So first, we're gonna put this all the way up. Okay. All the way up. So we're doing flies, hitting these pecs. But this is gonna be the heavy workout pretty much. So with this one, we're gonna bring it in together all the way up. Okay. And then with the next one, I'm gonna drop this a bit lower where we do each one arm at a time, really focusing on the pec. That way we don't neglect one arm. Naturally, when you're using these machines, one arm or one body part naturally compensates for the next. So same concept like before, 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna feel it, all right? So, all right. I'll drop this down, mid. All right, so of course we're gonna drop the weight. We had it all the way up, hitting up high. Now we're gonna do right in the middle, but we're gonna focus on curling it or bringing it in one arm at a time. All right, staying in the middle. When you balance, stability. Nice little arch, pop out your chest, right? When you bring it in, you collapse out, allow your body to receive the weight. So if you pay attention to my arm, I drop it slightly, a little bit, which allow me to expand more. Because if I keep it high, I'll just be stuck right there. So dropping it a little bit lower, allow me to go farther back and then collapse in, out. So in, let's get it. All right. So it's a 1-1, like so. We hold. One, two. I keep my chin up. Easier to breathe when I take my deep breath and keep my chest open. Nice squeeze. Whew. Just like that. All right. See that chest, see that stridation? Yeah. Separation. 3D. You want to look apart. You don't want to have to flex to look this way. You want to naturally look this way. Junior. All right, so last one. Keep this all the way down. It's gonna hurt a lot. So normally I stand, right? And sometimes I sit all the way down. So I stay just like this. Lean back slightly a little bit, okay? Grab. All right. Ooh. I might want to go a little bit wider with this one. Just a little bit. Okay. Right here. Keep in. Squeeze. Receive. Squeeze. In. Out. There we go. So, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12. All right, this is gonna be the last one for this machine. Normally I don't do both, where the first 410 that we did, we were standing up. If I don't do that one, I normally sit all the way down. Weight, Keep it low, okay? Here we go. Boy, that hurts. Okay. Last chest workout, just 4 sets of 10. I don't always do this. If I do the one standing up, I pick between the two, to be honest with you. But thought I'll show you this one just in case if you didn't want to do the one sitting up. The reason why I work out this way is because when I'm doing chest, I definitely want to make sure I do upper, mid, and low, especially with the movements, okay? With this machine. So it's okay if you bring yourself a bit more forward. Always open and squeeze. Open, squeeze, open, squeeze. All right, so when it comes to our cables, using the tower, when it comes to flies, there's 2 ways you can do this workout, but I'm gonna show you all the variations. You could always stand and pull in from low, hitting the upper chest. But me personally, I prefer to use the bench because it helps with the back support. That way I'm not swinging, okay? Like so. You sit, let my arm expand, and up, like so. 1. Woo! It hurts a lot, but as long as I could keep my back on the bench, open my chest and squeeze in, that's the key. Don't put too heavy of a weight, okay? That way you don't strain yourself. Let's drop the weight so I can do it one more time to show you what I mean. It's not too heavy. Also, if you want to stay seated, right? That's 2 ways I like to do this workout itself. It's very impactful. Really hit the chest the way I needed to. That way I'm not swinging or that way I'm not straining or swinging as much. Slow and steady, okay? All right, 4 sets of 10s or 4 sets of 8 or 4 sets of 12. All right, so high cables, okay? I highly recommend that you find your sweet spot when it comes to the levels of as far as how high you place them. Again, I prefer to use the bench instead of just standing straight forward. All right, it helps me out. That way I'm not swinging. Okay. Now I always want to do a full extension, always opening my chest and collapsing in, like so. One. Again, like I said, it's really up to you as far as how high you place it. But I am gonna put it a little bit higher. That way you can see how it looks like. That way I'm bringing it down with a more downward momentum. Okay. Let's see real quick. We're gonna put it all the way high up first, and then see how it goes. All right. So last chest workout. Okay. So this time around with the cable, we put them all the way up. All right. We put them all the way up. That way we come down more of a downward motion. Keep the weight at a comfortable weight. Remember, you're working out. It doesn't need to be 1,000 pounds. You're working on strength and muscle endurance at the same time. So it's not that you can curl, bench press, leg curl, or chest press 100 pounds or 50 pounds. It's that you are able to do that 5 times, 8 times, over and over again, 4 sets of 6, 4 sets of 7. That's how I like to work out, to build the strength and the muscle endurance. See? Yeah, I can go heavy, but how many sets of that 10 can I do? How many sets of the 8 can I do? So find your weight, your sweet spot. Boom. Notice how I'm going in a down motion, but of course, I'm focusing on keeping my chest up, pushing it down. I'm not straining my back because I'm using the bench to just lay on it. Squeeze, open. By the time you finish with this, your chest's gonna feel like a bubble. That's the idea, all right? You wanna look how you feel. That's the focus. That's my mindset. You know, when you do a few push-ups, how your chest feel, you wanna look like that. You don't wanna have to flex to look this way. It needs to be natural, organic. So rep per sets, a nice weight. Not just strength, muscle endurance. That allow you to sculpt, really get the muscle atrophy you're looking for, the definition you're looking for. That's it for chest. We're gonna do a little bit of abs because we do abs every day. We normally do 4 different ab workout, 4 sets of 25 to hit 400 crunches a day. So when I say 400 crunches, 400 ab movement, or exercise will be 4 ab movement. All right, so it's time to do abs. So this is the first one for today. So I do different ab workouts every day to make sure I do my 4 to 500. So remember, when it comes to your abs, you can do them every day to get really great result. But you have to work on building endurance. to really, really build the abs. What I mean by that is don't just do 20 crunches, right? If you do 5 sets of 20s, it's going to be a lot more impactful compared to if you did just the regular 20. So I like to do these. It straighten my lower back, and it also hit the lower part of my abdominal. All right, so keep the legs in. I grab the bench behind, and I hold, and just like so. You do that to really target the lower abs for me. So you do 4 sets of 25 or 5 sets of 20. All right. Sorry for the noise. If you can hear me, hopefully you can. Treadmill is pretty loud, but hopefully you can hear me. This is ab workout number 2. Again, 4 sets of 25. Now, when it comes to the handles, it's really up to you. You could use these, but me personally, I like to use the V grip. Let's grab that. All right. But V grip, but they both work just fine. Okay. I didn't bring my little spongy. Put your mat down for your knees. Okay. So hold it down. I usually lock my forearms to my head like so, and I pull in. Bringing my elbows all the way to my knees. I'm telling you, it's gonna eat all that up for you. All that. All right, I just thought I'll show you how it would look like with the V grip. Okay, same concept. Just pick your poison. I just a lot of time prefer the V grip, but they both work extremely well. And the rope does allow me to do a much better extension, where the V grip allows me to just stay in and compound. Okay, so let's get this going. Make sure we all good. All right. Pick a weight that's very comfortable. 50 pound is great. You're doing 5 sets of 20s or 4 sets of 25 to hit 100. So this is workout number 2 when it comes to abs. Okay. Knee back. Okay. Lock them in. That's just me personally. And then bring the elbows to the knee. Boom. When you extend the stomach, boy, it cooks when you flex it like this. Here, feel 10 times harder when you stay in. Tell you, it cooks. Barbecue the abs. See how it looks? Don't have to flex. It naturally looks like that. Okay? So that's workout number 2. When it comes to abs, 400. All right. So far, we did the first 2, 4 sets, 25. So that's 200 done. All right. The next one we're going to do is pretty much standing crunches. I'm sure you've seen it before. I don't have my back sponge, so I'm gonna show you 2 variations, okay? This is gonna be the first one where we face the tower itself. Remember, I personally just like the V grip, okay? You could use the rope, whichever works for you. Don't worry about going heavy. 25 pounds is great. Just remember, you're doing 4 sets of 25, all right? It's gonna catch up to you because you're doing high rep with that weight, all right? Muscle exhaustion is gonna kick in. And once that kicks in, you push through that to build that abs, all right? It's gonna feel like it's on fire. So for this one, okay, same concept, that's just me personally, okay? I like to lock my forearm from my head like so, and I bend. Whoo! Oh man. Whoo! This is why the weight that you use matters. That way you don't cheat yourself. You make sure you do it right to really, really, really build the abs. That's the way you need to. Boy. Okay. That's number 3. Okay. All right, let's get it going. So right now I'm going to show you the very last ab workout. And also, I don't know if I said it before, when it comes to you doing your abs, I highly, highly recommend that you do a weighted ab workout. Now, I didn't bring my ankle weights for this variation. So if you have a tower like this one, this is a little cheat sheet, okay, that you could use to do your abs. 17 pounds, 12 pounds, even 7 pounds is beautiful because you are doing weighted ab workout, okay? So keep one empty, grab it, lock it in, pull, and then put it in, just like so, all right? I'm gonna show how this look like. Take off the shirt just so you can see the ab movement, so you can understand what we're doing. But now, normally I have a dumbbell here to stand on it because I don't like to jump up. I like to save all my strength. So this right here, leg raises with weights, okay? Boom, grab, full extension, up. When it comes to these, I do tens. Take me a bit longer, but I do recommend tens, 10, 10, 10, until I get it done. So that right there will be my last ab workout when it comes to 4. Now, I'm gonna give you one of my secret ones though. Don't tell anybody about this. Secret ab workout. Oh boy. All right, so let's go. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you about the secret ab workout. If you don't have one of those, you may not be able to do it. Okay? So show you how that goes. Get a nice, let's see, 12 pounds, not bad. All right, hang on, like so. Turn. I do this to get the cut that I need across. So I did front grip on the hand, put this right hand on top, and I'm gonna grab it reverse, right? Boom, same concept, right? Face you, show you that would look like, okay? Grab, turn. Okay, that's underhand. Now we're gonna do a reverse grip, right? Right on top of it, like so. See how the body twists, it turns right off the bat. It turns. You want love handles to the back, all the way to the front. So we'll grab, right? That will tear that back, stomach lining. Ultimate. Secret ab workout. Okay? Don't tell anybody about this. Whew. All right. Workout's complete. Ultimate chest. All right, we're gonna do the review. But no, really though. Great chest workout. Stay consistent. 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 12, 4 sets of 6s and 10s. You'll be just fine. So today we not only just did chest, we focused on upper chest, and we did also abs. So I do abs every day. Just 4 different ab workout, 4 sets of 25 or 5 sets of 20s. Okay, you want to have a 3D body, shoulders, front delts, upper chest. We need a heart. All right, we need a pocket in here. All right, if your chick can't drink water out of this, you're not fit. You're not with it. All right, but abs. Okay, I don't have to flex. This is how I look naturally. I'm just naturally turning. If I push my stomach out, that's how it looks. Go back to normal. That's it. So let me show you. This is how it looks like. Okay. This is the final product. Okay. Get your chest up, posture looking right. You want to stand tall. That's why when we do a workout, we always keep our chin up, which allow us to keep our chest open. So from any chest workout that you do, flies, press, okay? allow you to really pick up the chest, all right? Keep the posture, keep the physique going, stomach lining, abs, all right? Tomorrow we're doing back. This had to be fun. 175 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 175. All right. Meal plan coming up real soon. All right. Show you exactly what I eat, when I eat, at what time that I eat, just to maintain, right, to grow. All right. That's pretty much it. Peace out.